Travel the world with Brandon. Today we explore Prague, Czech Republic, the city of 100 spires. Prague isn't just a city you visit, it's a city you step back into. Welcome to Prague, the capital of the Czech Republic, often called the city of 100 spires. Prague, with its Gothic cathedrals and medieval bridges, resembles a vibrant museum where history remains alive and ever-present. But how did this city become one of Europe's most beautiful and historically rich capitals? Let's find out. Prague's story begins over 1,000 years ago. In the 9th century, the Slavic Přemyslid dynasty established Prague Castle on a hill above the Vltava River. Today, Prague Castle is considered the largest ancient castle complex in the world, and it became the political and spiritual heart of the region. By the 14th century, Prague entered its golden age under the rule of Holy Roman Emperor Charles IV. During his reign, the city became the capital of the Holy Roman Empire, a major center of politics, culture, and learning in medieval Europe. Charles IV founded Charles University in 1348, the first university in Central Europe. It is still operating today, making it one of the oldest universities in the world. This era transformed Prague into one of Europe's most important cities. One of Prague's greatest strengths is its architecture. Walking through the city is like flipping through a history book written in stone. For example, the iconic Charles Bridge. Completed in the early 15th century, this Gothic bridge connects the old town with the castle district. Lined with Baroque statues, it has survived floods, wars, and centuries of change. Then there's the breathtaking St. Vitus Cathedral. Its towering spires dominate the skyline. Inside, you'll find royal tombs, stained glass windows, and the crown jewels of Bohemia. In the heart of the city lies Old Town Square, home to the medieval Prague astronomical clock. Installed in 1410, it's one of the oldest working astronomical clocks in the world. Every hour, crowds gather to watch its mechanical figures come to life. What makes Prague special is that it was largely spared from heavy destruction during World War II. That's why so much of its medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque architecture still stands today. But Prague's history isn't just beauty, it's struggle and transformation. In 1618, a dramatic event known as the Defenestration of Prague helped ignite the 30 Years' War, one of Europe's most devastating conflicts. Protestants threw Catholic officials out of a castle window. Miraculously, they survived, but Europe would soon descend into war. Centuries later, Prague became part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and in 1918, it became the capital of newly independent Czechoslovakia. In the 20th century, the city endured Nazi occupation during World War II and later decades of communist rule under the Soviet sphere of influence. Then came 1968, the Prague Spring, a brief attempt to create socialism with a human face. Soviet tanks rolled in to crush the movement, but the desire for freedom never disappeared. Finally, in 1989, peaceful protests known as the Velvet Revolution ended communist rule. Czechoslovakia eventually split peacefully in 1993, and Prague became the capital of the Czech Republic. Today, Prague blends old and new in remarkable ways. The historic center is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, drawing millions of visitors each year. Yet beyond the medieval streets, you'll find a modern European capital filled with art galleries, jazz clubs, technology startups, and a thriving cafe culture. The Vltava River still winds through the city, just as it did centuries ago, reflecting castle walls and church spires in its waters. Prague isn't frozen in time. It's a city that survived empires, wars, occupations, and revolutions, and emerged with its identity intact. Prague teaches us something important about history. Cities are more than buildings. They're stories layered on top of each other. Every bridge, every cathedral, every square holds echoes of kings, students, revolutionaries, and everyday people who shaped its path. And that's why Prague continues to captivate the world. Because when you walk its cobblestone streets, you're not just visiting a city. You're walking through 1,000 years of European history. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more travel content. Thanks for watching. See you on the next adventure, and keep exploring.